Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm not going to treat this like a normal news update or anything like that. A subscriber of mine had asked me to talk about a story on Reddit. And we're going to go over the story, then I'm going to go into, some details, my opinion, things like that. Anyways, the story is basically a 23-year-old that last week was diagnosed with stage 4 brain cancer, and the doctor told him he had 2 months to live. And he basically, and yes, I'm smoking in this one. I don't give a fuck. He basically says that he passed out and woke up and went to the hospital because he did not remember nothing that happened that day. And they ran some MRIs and CT scans and things like that. Found out that he had a tumor in his head the size of a walnut. Now, basically, the Reddit post, the guy is talking about how he doesn't really have any family he'll be leaving behind, and that his friends will get over it. And instead of being a vegetable, he says, drooling all over the fucking place while the nurse has to wipe my ass. Basically, he would rather just go out, finish it his way. Which the speculation is evidently that the guy is talking about contemplating suicide. Now, here's my thoughts on the story. I went ahead and covered it because a subscriber asked me to, but here's my thoughts on the story. It's on Reddit. There's no link anywhere to a, news report of, this happening or anything like that. Which usually, locally there would be a news, guy, 23, just found with terminal brain cancer or whatever. So I'm not going to say it's valid or not valid. I am just going to say it is Reddit, where a lot of things aren't necessarily confirmed. So this could be someone reaching out for attention, or it could be a true story, and then it would be a very sad story. Now, my thoughts about the attempted suicide part is this. I personally don't feel sorry for people who commit suicide for whatever reason it may be, because there are people alive this day that were told they only had a couple months to live because they had some kind of disease or cancer or something like that, and they're alive and healthy today. So, to me, suicide is never a way out. It's about trying to find out ways to stretch out your life and, fix problems in it. For instance, Magic Johnson has AIDS for I don't even know how long now, for a long time. Statistically, he should be dead right now. As far as I know, they don't even show signs. Like, he doesn't even show signs of having AIDS. Maybe he got rid of it somehow. Maybe he just had enough money to get this, elusive cure that people say exists. I don't know. But, what I'm saying is suicide's never the answer. There's really nothing that I can think of personally in life that would make me want to take my own life. Now, I did music before and talked about suicide and stuff, but that's all in a expression, feeling, like expressing feelings, but not acting on them. I'm sure a lot of us have thought before, like, um, what would life be like, if I just ended it and got it over with? Would it be better? Am I going to go to heaven? Blah, 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 blah. Whatever it is, like, I don't know if you're religious, you're probably going to want to wonder if, if you still go to heaven if you commit suicide and blah, blah, blah. But here's my thing, like, what in life is so bad that you just want to end it and get rid of it? Like, I look at life like this. There is no such thing as a fate that you have that you can't get away from. As in, if your life's going really bad and you're on a really bad path, you can do things to change that path and make it a better path, and hopefully, be a lot happier. I really don't know. I mean, there are unfortunate events like, say you're married and your loved one dies, your wife or your husband. I can understand you can never really completely get rid of that. It's there forever. Like, like you can't forget about it. But, my theory on that is you got to, at one time or another, come to grasp with the situation and realize that you can't get that person back, but you can always celebrate the good times and the memories that you had and continue to move on with your life. So, I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about the story. If you think it's real, if you think it's fake. what you think about the guy talking about possibly committing suicide. He doesn't say that, but I want to finish it my way. To me, sounds like a suicidal thing. And let me know, are there things in your life that if certain things were to happen in your life, you would really contemplate committing suicide? Because I just can't bring myself to think that I would ever do that. I don't know. I'm not going to go any further into it, but like I said, let's interact in the comments below about the story, about the things talked about in the story, and I am out. Peace.